हेलो एवरीवन, मैं हूं निष्ठा और आप सभी का वेलकम है मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल पर। अगर आप इस चैनल पर नए हैं तो प्लीज़ डू सब्सक्राइब एंड हिट द बेल आइकन। और आज जो मैं बुक आपके लिए लेकर आई हूं वो है डियर स्ट्रेंजर आई नो हाउ यू फील, रिटन बाय आशीष बगरेचा। आशीष बगरेचा इज़ वन ऑफ द मोस्ट फेमस इंडियन इंस्टाग्राम पोइट। और ये जो बुक है इसमें इन्होंने 30 लेटर्स लिखे हैं स्ट्रेंजर के लिए, ए जर्नी टू होप एंड हीलिंग। Day 20. Express before it's late. Love before it's gone. Feel before it ends. Hold before it leaves. About self awareness. Dear stranger, I see you wake every morning in a fog of unhappiness, an utterly joyless existence that seems unending. You wake up stressed and in a negative frame of mind, in a state of fight or flight, and you don't know why. Your day has not even begun, yet you dread it. I know that going through your morning routine, you feel detached, not emotionless, but desperately unhappy. I know you have always lacked confidence. I too have felt the damning effects on my self esteem of having no faith in my own abilities or even the will to celebrate when I do achieve something. I know you don't like yourself, that you even struggle to maintain eye contact with your own reflection. Why would not you? After all, the world has been cruel and you think you are useless. I understand, dear stranger. It is okay to struggle with your self esteem and doubt yourself on a regular basis. But maybe once in a while, it would be worth trying to celebrate ourselves just as much as those we love. You give all your energy to supporting your loved ones and leave very little left for yourself because you don't feel worthy of self care. You don't focus on your own dreams because you don't feel they are worthy or of consideration. You ignore your aches and pains because you don't feel that your health is important. But it is. If I was able to realize that I could begin looking forward in my own life rather than looking forward for those around me, you can do the same. And no, caring for yourself does not make you selfish. No, it does not mean that you will neglect the people who are important to you. No, it does not mean that you are self involved. It just means that you have decided you are important too. You can make the decisions to move forward by living with intent rather than out of habit. You may lose some friends along the way, but I use the term friends lightly here. Those individuals who make you feel guilty for dedicating time to your goals are not your real friends. If they were, they should cheer you on from the sidelines just as you have done for them. They should give you the pick me up you need when you are low and frustrated. They should lift you up, not tear you down. As if you don't do enough of that yourself, you tear yourself down at any given opportunity. I know. Try to remember that others should be treating you the same way you treated those you love. And if there is not anyone doing that, then maybe you should try it yourself. Give yourself the unconditional warmth and kindness you share with the people you love. Think encouraging thoughts and come up with thoughtful ideas that put your own well being at the forefront of your actions. You are a wonderful person. Try to see yourself as you would see your best friend. I see you worrying about those you love, caring for them, going out of your ways for them. Try and do this for yourself. You deserve to feel the love you are so capable of giving. You have been told that happiness comes from within, but you have become convinced that happiness is an illusion because inside you only feel sadness, a profound sense of happiness In this state, it is almost impossible to believe that happiness exists at all. Like a child chasing the mythical creature you were told stories about, you chase the unknown, never really sure if you will find it at all. You imagine a life where you are happy. Finding happiness does not have to be a light bulb moment where suddenly everything makes sense and you love who you are and start to care about yourself. Self care being with small change you make to your routine. Maybe you run yourself a bubble bath once a week, or you go for a walk to help clear your head and reconnect with nature. Giving yourself the time to reflect on your day and how you are feeling in that moment will allow you to learn more about yourself. Just as you ask your friends how their days went, ask yourself about your day. Was it good? Was it bad? If it was a bad day, why? Are you not focusing on your goals enough? Perhaps you never set them in the first place. I have been there, don't worry. It took me a long time to learn to like who I am and build up my self confidence. Nobody else can do this for you. Only you can learn if you like who you are. Once you started listening to your internal dialogue, maybe you will figure out what makes you feel good. Maybe you would not, but you might at least have an idea that you want to explore. Delve into it and build your confidence to work hard for the things you want, even if life does not always turn out how you want it to. Learn to love your experience because they are yours alone. I want you to listen to yourself, to the tiny voice in your head and has been trying to guide you out of your unhappiness. That voice is your intuition. It has been with you your entire life, guiding you. When a situation is wrong and uncomfortable, it gives you a gut feeling that tells you so. And when a situation is right, it fills up with hope and excitement. That voice is your subconscious mind, and it knows you better than anyone else. Listening to your inner voice is key in beginning self aware and learning to love yourself. I want you to feel reconnected with who you are on a fundamental level. I want to explore that triggers you. What makes you feel less worthy of happiness than those around you? And then I want to help you control those feelings. I want to teach you how you have control over how you react to every situation in your life. I learned that sitting outside in nature as the bird song quietent for the evening and the sun setting on the horizon, listening to the world is a perfect opportunity to start listening to myself. I'm not saying that will work for you, dear stranger, but maybe you could give it a try. Or join the class you always wanted to attend. Go to the concert you always thought would be good. Visit that museum. Do all the things you have stopped yourself for doing for so long, from a lack of consideration for your wants and needs, or even a complete ignorance of your own desire. You deserve to treat yourself well and to love yourself. As you figure out a good way to hear your own mind, embrace your own thoughts, and act on filling your world with love and happiness, try and look at yourself in the mirror at least once a day. I have been there. I know how hard it can be. But maybe if you look at yourself the way you look at those you love, you may be able to feel for yourself some of the love that you are so happy to give others. Look in the mirror as if you were looking at your best friend or your parents or your siblings or your partner. Look at yourself in the way you deserve to be looked at and feel the warmth that radiates through you. I bet you are smiling at yourself now. Good, because it feels good to love yourself. Give yourself the time you deserve to figure out who you are, what you want, and who you want to become. Work on those goals. Focus on your needs and desires. Stop listening to the voices telling you to be just like everybody else. It does not have to be an endless and trying missions. We can all start by making chances to our daily routines to help feel a little more cared for and a little more confident. Don't give it at the first hurdle. Just keep listening to your own thoughts and feelings, and you will find your way. I'm sure of it. I want you to be happy, and I want you to want to be happy too. Sending you love and lights for your reflections.